Good morning, gang. Happy Tuesday morning. Hope you all had a nice, refreshing, long weekend. Spent some time with friends, do whatever, but ready to get back to it this week. So I'm going to start this morning proposing a hypothetical to you. I want you to imagine here it is. It's 75 degrees, nice day, not too hot, not too cold. You decide to open up the doors to get some fresh air in the house, whatever it would be. And as you're going about doing whatever, cooking, cleaning, watching videos, reading the newspaper, whatever it would be, a stray dog walks in the house and proceeds to take a dump right there in your kitchen. What do you do? Well, chances are you kick the dog out of the house, you clean up the mess, and lock the door so the dog can't get back in the house again, right? It's a good analogy for what goes on in cyberspace. Okay. I was watching Konstantine's video yesterday, Inside Russia. Konstantine's a friend of mine. And he spent an hour and a half of a live stream talking about the trolls on videos. Okay. Y'all know what my opinion of trolls is. Okay. You don't get a second chance. You're just gone. I don't want to hear your rationale for your idiotic comments or whatever. And I've got trolls. There's no problem. There's some that try to come in here. We boot them and they think it's fun to go post something on their community board disparaging me or the people that follow this channel or whatever it would be. All of their 12 viewers see it. It's interesting. There we go. Clear that out. But no different than in the physical world is in the internet world. Okay. We need to get rid of these people permanently that are just useless to society. Okay. And I'll give you a couple examples here of other ones. Lindsey Graham, Republican senator from South Carolina. Okay. Lindsey Graham is about the biggest snake there is. I mean, him and Adam Schiff are in a competition to see who's the biggest slime ball in Washington. Now, of course, damage control is being done, and this is edited. But Lindsey Graham came out for some goofy reason. The senator from South Carolina thought he needed to go to Ukraine to meet with Volodymyr Zelensky. Okay. And in a recorded meeting comes up and says, Russians are dying. There's an edit. It's the best money we ever spent. Really? Okay. Now, he's claiming that the video was deceptively edited by the Russians. The Russians are saying, no, it was probably deceptively edited by the Ukrainians. But either way, frog in the throat. Either way, it's not becoming of a U.S. senator to even insinuate anything like that. And so, of course, damage control. Now, did he piss off a lot of Russians? Probably. Did he piss off a lot of Americans? Probably. Okay. Why? Because he is mistaking the hatred that politicians have for politicians in other countries and mistaking it for the thoughts and feelings that the people in one country have against the people in another country. Personally, okay, let me ask you this. How many Russians, who actually live in Russia, or how many Ukrainians who actually live in Ukraine, do you know? Unless you live over there, probably none, okay? So what do you personally have against them? Nothing, okay? You can't. You have no concept whatsoever of what they go through in life. It's disgusting that a senator will come up and say something like, he's happy that Russians are dying. Russian people who are doing the same thing you and I are, okay? They're trying to have a normal life, raise their kids, grow their gardens, go enjoy a weekend, do whatever. They're trying to have a life. The difference between them and us, they speak a different language. Maybe they eat some different foods, okay? That's about it. But other than that, they are normal people who get up on Monday morning, go to work, come home on Friday afternoon, and go, you know what? It's the weekend. Let's go out and play ball with the kids, or let's go shopping, or let's go see a movie, or do whatever. They do the exact same thing we do. Where's the problem? Okay? But we have these people out there that just try to stoke crap in everybody's heads. It's one of the reasons I started this channel. I was sick of the fearmongers and the salespeople that were on YouTube, okay, trying to put hatred in other people's minds. You know, you go into all this crazy crap that's going on. You want to be transgender? I don't care. Go ahead. Just don't expect me to change my life to make your feelings feel better. I don't care what you do. You want to wear a dress? Wear a dress. Just leave the kids out of it. Okay, you're 18 years old and you want to chop off body parts or you want to glue on body parts, that's up to you. But don't start making decisions for a 6-year-old. You know, the 6-year-old says he wants to be a girl. Okay. Yeah. Every little girl played tomboy and every little boy played with dolls at some point. I don't care if they were G.I. Joe or whatever it would be. Okay. Yes, it's called growing up. You know, it's called learning your identity. You know, then you get something worse. And again, this is it. There was a graduation at City University of New York, CUNY, okay, over the weekend, their law school. And you had a commencement speaker who was selected by her classmates to give the consensus speech. Okay. Now, mind you, this is the law school, so this woman is a future lawyer. Okay. She is a Yemeni immigrant, came here from Yemen, okay, by the name of Fatima Musa Muhammad. And she proceeded to get up in front of the graduating class of CUNY Law School, okay, and slammed the school for, as she put it, training and cooperating with the fascist NYPD and the fascist military, okay? She also blasted the school for training Israeli soldiers to carry out violence globally. And she called on her fellow graduates to dismantle capitalism, telling them that she hopes their rage becomes the fuel for the fight against capitalism, racism, imperialism, and Zionism across the world. Who listens to this woman? Okay, I'm sorry, but City University, CUNY, needs to change the last letter for this woman. But does she represent all the other students there? I hope to hell not. How you can have a lawyer who calls the police department fascist? I hope to God you don't plan on getting a job in the prosecutor's office, lady. And as a defense attorney, my guess is you're going to suck, okay? You know, why don't you go back to Yemen and handle all the problems in your country that you left to come here because it was better than where you were, in your mind at least, and then rage against what you came to voluntarily, okay? No. Go back to Yemen. Go practice law in Yemen. We don't want you here. Would I hire you? No. You can be a lawyer. That's great. You got your law degree. I don't care. I hope to God personally you never get a client. Okay? You're no different than the aforementioned dog shit on the kitchen floor. I will clean up the mess, I will throw you out, and I will lock the door behind you because I don't want you here. Okay? No different than anything else. But these are the trolls that are in real life. Women like this, idiots like Lindsey Graham, who all they try to do is stoke fear, stoke hatred, stoke tension, and make everybody's life miserable. Why? Because it'll get her 15 minutes of fame. It's Lindsey Graham's latest flip-flop. You think Mitt Romney was a flip-flopper. I love Trump. I hate Trump. I love Trump. I hate Trump. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, if Lindsey Graham was sitting in Putin's office today, he'd be going, Ukrainians are dying. It's the best money we ever spent. I mean, that's Lindsey Graham for you. Whichever way the wind blows is what he'll say. This is the thing. Sometimes I think, okay, prepping should be a completely useless exercise. We shouldn't have to do it because, like most people, what I want is leave me alone, let me live my life as I see fit, get out of my way, and let me do what I need to do, what I want to do, again, provided it's legal, okay? Raise my kids, raise my dogs, enjoy my life, grow my food, do whatever makes me happy until you plant me in the ground. Yeah, okay. But you have people like this on the internet and in real life that all they do is want to make other people's lives miserable. I implore everybody, get rid of anybody and anything that makes your life miserable. That is probably the most important prep you can have. Cutting out the cancers. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if they're so-called friends. If the people suck, get rid of them. And don't let anybody go, you said you don't believe in cancel culture. You said you don't believe in censorship. I'm sorry. I'll cancel anybody that's a dirtbag. And to all you trolls out there, I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. You will be gone in a heartbeat. Enjoy Tuesday. Pinball out.